Hi there guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are all here.
Tell me what you think about me.
I thought I would hop back on the camera for these pick a card readings. So today we are looking at what you need in a romantic partner. Today we are just going to be looking at romantic partners, just make it a little bit easier on myself. But if you guys enjoy this reading and you want to do this, if you want this concept for friends as well, to help you kind of pick the right friends for you, then let me know by commenting down below and giving this video a thumbs up as well. But yeah, so the topic of today is what you need in a romantic partner. It's not about what you want, okay? Because sometimes we might want things, but there are certain things that we actually genuinely need out of a like the kind of personality traits that we might need that will actually help us along our path. I thought it'd be quite interesting to kind of pick those out and hopefully help you guys, especially if you are single or you're in a relationship but you're struggling with certain traits from a partner. Hopefully help you guys see past what might seem challenging and actually open your eyes to maybe it being something that is actually helping you along your own journey. But yeah, let's get into this video. I'm going to go ahead and show you the options that I have for you today. Before we begin, please do remember this is a general reading, so only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because you are not the ugly stepsister. Please do not force that shoe onto your foot. Okay, hey there, option number one. Those of you who chose the Geode crystal, welcome to your reading. So to start off, for what you need out of your romantic partner, like what kind of personality traits you need in a romantic partner, I'm just going to be using oracle cards and also these little paper divination traits as well, little personality traits to figure out what you need, and then we're going to use tarot to delve in a little bit deeper of why this is something that you need out of a romantic partner. So let's go ahead and overturn your oracle cards now. So you guys have number 11 with the goddess Demeter, nurturer, and then also you have retreat, and it's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. So something that you might not realize even that you need from your romantic partner is someone that is very nurturing, that might have that might be very in touch with their feminine qualities. Maybe you find that you exhibit more masculine qualities in that you enjoy being a provider, you enjoy being very action orientated, and that means that to help balance you out, you need a romantic partner who is a little bit more nurturing, a little bit more emotionally in tune, can attend to your deeper emotional needs. And they also might be an introverted person as well. With this retreat card here, they might be someone who has to spend a lot of time by themselves. They might not have the biggest social circle because they are very careful with who they give their energy to and who they spend time to. They might identify as like an empath or someone who's like emotionally sensitive, and again, that's not a bad thing. That's just, it's not to say that they're weak. It's not to say that they can't, you know, stand up for themselves, or they can't pursue their own dreams or careers. It's just that they naturally have a more they naturally are just a more emotional being. And yeah, and I think as well, we're going to find out why you require this, but I think as well it's going to help you tap into your emotions a little bit deeper as well. But I'm going to shuffle some of these divination traits in here, this little box, so that we can see a little bit more about the qualities that you need out of your romantic partner. So let's choose some Geode. Okay. All right, let's see what these qualities are. So we have Aries, which is interesting. So they have that fire energy, so they could have an Aries sun, moon, rising, or Venus. And like I said, even if they do have this more nurturing and emotional side, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are like a very like weak or subdued person. They could still be very independent, very forward thinking, but they just naturally have a little bit more of that softer approach to things, I think. We have short here, so there could be something, they could be shorter in height, they could be, I'm also seeing like maybe they have short hair as well. We have Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So Virgo is a mutable sign. That's the first thing that kind of came to me. So I feel like this person is someone who can go with the flow and who is very flexible as well. We have teeth here, so they might have really attractive, you might find their teeth very attractive in some way. Maybe they're very straight or white, or there's just something that you enjoy about their mouth area. We have the personality type ISTJ, which is a loctician and the sentinels. All the personality types are linked down below if you want to check out some more about them and what it says about what you need from a partner. We also have an high earner. Yeah, this is of energy. I feel that even if this person does have more feminine qualities, it doesn't mean that they're lacking. Do you know what I mean? Like, they still have it together. So, and remember, this is things that you require out of a partner as well. So you need someone that is easygoing and mutable. You need someone in Virgo as well. They might have a quality of being a little bit nitpicky. They might they're trying to improve your life by pointing out the flaws in your life, which might not be, maybe they don't always go about it in the best approach, especially with the Aries energy here, but they're just trying their best. And maybe it's something that you need someone who's going to be straight up with you, who also wants the best for you as well. So we have another IST quality here. So we have an ISTP now, which is an explorer and the virtuoso. We have a crystal child. So there's something really special about this person. You would need someone that is different from the norm, you know, like can see things differently and is really in touch with their kind of spiritual body as well. Yeah, so we have a yin energy here. So that is the feminine energy. So being very nurturing, being very in tune with their body and its needs, and also being very receptive as well, being very open. So they actually might draw a lot of people to them and a lot of opportunities and things to them, opposed to going out and making it happen for them. There's someone that can sit back and those opportunities actually come to them. So we have religious here. So you might actually be of a certain religion and you need someone that also shares those religious values that you have. Or maybe this person's religious values means that they can actually support you in the way that you need in your life. Oh, we have a twin flame here. So you need your twin flame, especially if you resonate with having a twin flame or someone in your life that you just can't seem to, that you seem like kindred spirits. You seem like it just feels like it's meant to be. It feels like home, that kind of person. Yeah, basically there's, I don't want to say there's no one else but them, because if they are treating you like, you know, don't wait around for anyone. But at the same time, what you need from your partner is the person that you quantify as your twin flame. So they're wise. Yeah, I feel this very, very mature energy from them. Like, I just feel like they know a lot. There's a lot of wisdom in there, and it's like, I don't know whether you guys have a very like colloquial speech, or you say a lot of maybe you're black and you say like a lot of AAVE slang. I hope I said that right. But I keep just hearing like they're not slacking, like they don't lack, you know, like something like that. Oh my gosh, you also have an indigo child. This is crazy. So you guys have, I don't think I've ever had a pile where both like the different types of crystal children have come out here. No, I didn't mean to say crystal children. Fudge. Star seeds. I completely forgot what the name is. When I wrote these, I was like super into this stuff, and now I barely look at them anymore. But if you are interested in finding out more about crystal children, indigo children, I'm sure there's another one, rainbow children, I think, then yeah, like you're gonna have to dive into that yourself. But I do know that it just means someone who comes on earth, and they can be, this person might have as a child been someone who was kind of a pushover, who wasn't really respected because of how emotionally open they are, how much energy they're taking on, and they might have not been someone who could set those boundaries and really know where they end and where other people begin, if that makes sense. They seem very like boundless, almost very Piscean in nature. So this person could have Pisces energy in their chart as well. And yeah, so I feel like now they've really matured and grown as I'm tapping into their current energy anyway, I feel like. But also I think this is when you meet this person. Hopefully you do meet this person and they are your twin flame at the end of the day, but hopefully you can meet them. Yeah, that's also confirmation for anyone who is kind of thinking about, is this person right for me or something like that? Is this my twin flame? Then your twin flame is going to have these qualities, and that's how you're going to know that it's them. And the funny thing with twin flames is like a lot of the time it doesn't make sense, as in like it's not like the people you've dated before. They don't even necessarily seem like someone you would want, but regardless of that, the energy is just telling you that the energy just feels comfortable and it just draws you towards that person, even if you don't necessarily think that that's for you. It's like, but it's what you need, you know. And we also do have observational here. So this person is an observer. I mean, Virgo is about the details, but yeah, Virgo in itself is a very observational sign. It pays attention to all the little details, and that's what you need from someone, because maybe you are a bit of a bigger picture thinker. Maybe sometimes you forget to look at the little details, and this person is really going to help you. I don't know why I feel like I'm out of focus. And this person is really going to help you. Again, I keep just hearing the word like stop slacking. So I don't know if you are like maybe a procrastinator as well and you struggle to get things done. I feel like this person is going to really help you get the things that you need to get done, if that makes sense. Maybe you have ADHD or ADD or something like that, and you struggle to you struggle to concentrate on certain tasks, so you kind of neglect certain things or procrastinate certain things. I feel like having this person in your life is going to help you with that. Again, I'm already coming on to why you need this, but it's hard not to. But anyway, this is the traits that you need from your partner. So someone who is a little bit more emotionally in tune, who has a spiritually side to them, maybe religious as well, who is also driven and independent, but can pay attention to the smaller details, who is nurturing as well. And they might be someone who's a little bit more introverted and requires some alone time so that they can replenish themselves. So now let's go on and see why you require this from a partner and delve a little bit deeper into that. Okay, so I've pulled your tarot cards for why you need this out of your romantic partner, why you need these qualities. Lots of sword energy here. So I wonder if you guys are heavily like air sign, like you have Aries, no sorry, if you have a Gemini, Aquarius or Libra in your significantly placed in your chart. Do you know what? I almost feel like the meticulousness of your romantic partner, of the qualities that your romantic partner should have, I should say, probably, helps you not make big mistakes, if that makes sense, because with the Death card here, this is a card of approaching a transformation, approaching a change before it is imposed on you, before it's required of you. And again, with the Tower card here, and which is clarifying the Magician. The Magician holds the power, holds the knowledge, and the Tower is about that change, but a change that is almost imposed on us because our foundation wasn't steady, our foundation wasn't secure. So I feel like the reason why you need these qualities in a partner is because they help you, I don't want to say help you not make mistakes, but that's literally in my head, like not make big mistakes, but also make changes and shifts before it's required of you, before damage is done, if that makes sense. Like, for example, like I'm saying, if you are someone who is a bit of a procrastinator, before your assignment is due, or your project or whatever you have, say that's due, before it's actually, the date is here and you still haven't started it, they're going to be on you. They're going to be like helping you and hopefully inspiring you to get moving on the project and, you know, start working on it. So basically it's like damage control, so helping you, preventing the disaster from happening. Let's say that. Yeah, they're gonna be almost the missing piece. So again, giving the example of, say you're working on a project and you're struggling to complete things, or there's just something that's not quite clicking. Let's say you're like a mechanic or something like that, and you're like, okay, I've done this, and the car still isn't working. I feel like this person's the type of person to come in and be like, oh, but okay, but did you do this? Or they'll just tweak something and then the whole mechanism will like completely work. So it almost feels like they are this missing piece in your life where, and they help the whole thing come together almost. Before you meet this person, especially if you resonate with them being a twin flame, you may have felt like there was just something missing from your life. Like, no matter how many things you accumulated, whether that was money, friends, different relationships, it always just felt like something was missing or wasn't quite there, and something just seemed a little bit off. I feel like this person is going to come in with all these qualities that you didn't even realize you were missing. You didn't even realize what it was, but now that it's here, you don't know how you functioned without it. So again, where I'm saying this person has big picture thinking, or helps you see the big picture as well, because we have the Ace of Swords both times here. We have the Ace of Swords twice here, and on the vice versa tarot, it's the Ace of Swords with the eagle as well, which is showing us that this person helps you see things from a eagle eye. No, what's the word? From a what is the word I'm looking for? Above view. To see the whole view, everything. Especially if you're someone who is a bit of a starter but not a finisher, they can help you get to the finish line. They can help inspire you as well. For your oracle cards, and then we're going to pull some more tarot cards. So you guys have Scarab Beetle with Magic Works Through You, and Panther Spirit with Reclaim Your Power. So I do also feel like this person will be your equal. Like, they're going to match you on every level. They're going to be able to, again, it's almost like that missing piece, but they're at the same level as you. They're your equal. So where you kind of are lacking, they are going to pick up that slack. And where they slack, you're going to be able to pick up their slack. So it's really going to help you balance each other out. And it's interesting, we have Reclaim Your Power, and you guys have the Magician that came out here. Magician is about having and owning your own inner power and your own inner worth. So I think this person is going to help you see how much power you have over your life, and how knowledgeable you also are. I feel like if you're someone who looks at this person, you're like, how do they have it all together all the time? And it's something that is slightly intimidating to you. This person isn't going to make you feel bad for maybe not being able to do that. They're going to help inspire you to both do that, and also help you see that you have your own strengths as well, and your strengths help them out as well. You know, like the things that make you amazing and you powerful is what also inspires them and helps them out, just as much as vice versa, just as much as they do for you. So Scarab Beetle magic works through similar concept as well, in that recognizing your own strength and your own power, particularly if you're someone who may not be very spiritual or may not be very in tune with that kind of area of things. I mean, you are on a tarot reading, so you probably are slightly, but if you're someone who maybe sometimes sees things a little bit pessimistically and can't see how things come together, like I'm saying, this person is more in tune with that feminine energy, and the feminine energy is particularly good at having trust in things that they can't quite see or understand just yet. So this person is going to help you also build that trust in your intuition, the trust in the universe, so that you can start to also bring things in without having to put so much effort and so much work into things. That might be something that you find, is that you really struggle to just let things be and trust that things will work out when they're going to. And this person is very good at that. So this is something that you need in a partner, to help you see that sometimes you don't always need to take action. Sometimes you don't always have to put so much effort in to get where you want to go. So let's just give this Scarab Beetle message a little read. I'm going to read the protection message because that's what I feel drawn to for you guys. And visualize that your partner is saying this to you as well. Do you doubt your unique inner magic? Are you afraid that you have no originality, or that creative juices don't flow through you? Perhaps you mistakenly believe you're not the creative manifesting type. Scarab Beetle's spirit message is that creativity is a living force that comes to all of us from spirit. He wants every person on the planet to manifest magic and co-create a world anew. You are as capable of resilience and innovation as anyone. If you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always got. So draw inspiration into your being and begin to playfully create something new. And do it without judgment. Creativity and magic are your legacy as an expression of the creator. So let them flow through you. Goodness me. Okay. I think it's interesting that it says if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always got. So yeah, it's like this person, their qualities that you need out of this person is actually going to help you break out of a cycle that you're in, make the changes that are necessary to stop you from, I guess, kind of making the same mistakes. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like they are going to be on you all the time and like directly influencing you. It could just be that their own energy inspires you to make these changes that help you bring things into your life a lot easier than you have been. Okay guys, that is everything that I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading and you feel like it resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you'd like to see the same thing done, what you need to find in your friendships as well. And yeah, I'll see you all in my next one. Bye. Hey there, option number 2, those of you who chose the amethyst crystal here, welcome to your reading. We're going to start off by looking at what you need from a romantic partner, and we're going to start off by doing that by using oracle cards. Okay, so you have the number 14 with the goddess Epona, with wise leadership, and you also have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like what you need from a romantic partner is someone who may be a little bit different from what you've previously experienced. Someone who makes you feel all the feelings, but you may not know straight away. It may not be clear straight away why that is. Also someone who possesses the qualities of a leader, who is able to take on responsibility and go after what they want, and also help other people go after what they want as well. They could be they may have a job where they're actually in a leadership position. Maybe they're a CEO, maybe they are just a manager or something like that, but also someone who could be like a coach or a mentor, or someone who helps other people as well and leads other people in that way. So we want to find out a little bit more about the qualities that they have. So I'm gonna shuffle some of these as well. Okay. Right, so yours came out a lot easier than option number 1's did. They were feeling a little bit stubborn. Well, they were very specific, let's say that actually. So you guys have INFJ, so they could have the personality type INFJ, which would really relate to them being a leader. We have here quiet, so they may be on the quiet or introverted side. Yeah, you might struggle to connect with this person, like get to know them, because they are so reserved. We also have here well dressed. Do you know, I'm gonna pull everything and then we can talk a bit more about it. You have ENFJ, so again similar-ish traits. All the personality types will be linked down below as well if you want to check them out. We have the word older here. Flexible. Homebody. Your angels support this. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Oh my gosh, we have homebody again. I didn't even know there was 2 homebody traits in there. You have the personality type ENTP. Musically talented. It's interesting, we're getting very different traits for this pile, which is obvious, but as in like you're getting more abstract traits in a way, if that makes sense. And we also do have here starseed as well. So this is there's similar qualities here to the people who chose option number 1 and what they need from a partner. So maybe you were like choosing between option number 1 and option number 2. So what you need is someone who, maybe you are also a homebody and you enjoy being in the comfort of your own home. Maybe you have Cancer placements as well, and this person also enjoys the comfort of, and this, I'm hearing like sanctuary, so they enjoy the sanctuary that they've built for themselves in their home. So it's something that they do like to come back to, and they really respect and kind of take care of, if that makes sense. So that is something that you need in a partner. We have here musically talented, so maybe this person is a good singer, a good musician, maybe they're just very I don't know what the word would be, but I guess musically talented. and maybe you're someone who also enjoys music, and that's something that you don't quite know but you do need in a partner as well, someone who is into their music and who maybe you play an instrument or sing, and this person can like match you on that vibe. So this person could have a Virgo sun, moon, rising, or Venus placement. Again, we got that in option number 1. So someone who is a bit more meticulous, who pays attention to the details, who also, I'm hearing like someone who is concerned with their health and their well-being. So they might be physically fit person, and you might need someone who, well, you need someone who is concerned with their health and who is kind of on that, into that type of thing, like what they eat and working out and that type of thing as well. We have a starseed, so they are someone who's a little bit different, who it sees life through a different lens, sees life through a more spiritual lens, especially with your angels support this as well. I feel as well that this person might want to pursue you, and it might not be something that you're used to, but they might be very into or capable of pursuing you, and that's something that you need. I'm not sure why yet, but we'll obviously see why you need these traits when we come on to the next part. But yeah, what you need is someone who is going to pursue you, who's going to put in the work and time to get to know you, and who genuinely wants to get to know you, and who wants to find out more about you and date you, and you know, that type of thing. This person could be older than you, or maybe they just have quite a mature personality, and this is something that you need as well, because again, I keep saying because, but I don't know the why yet. So this is something that you need. As an INFJ, I kind of know some of the traits and I can speak to that. So you need someone who is innovative, who is intuitive, in touch with their feelings and emotions, but also knows how to have that logical side to them where they can think things through clearly, and they can put into action their desires as well. You need someone who is flexible. So Virgo is a mutable sign, so they can go with the flow, they can they're malleable, they're not like fixed, you know. So you need someone who is like that, who can go with the flow, who is a little bit more malleable. Yeah, I want to just know a bit more about this new love card. I just want to see some more information. So why is new love here? For what? Explain this new love card for what those choosing amethyst need in a romantic partner. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so some of you guys could have been, so you guys got the 3 of Swords for that. And you guys could have been hurt in the past. Really experienced a lot of heartbreak, heartache, and disruptive connections that maybe didn't uplift you and really left you feeling that sense of like self-doubt and self-worth issues. So you need someone who is, again, that could be why you need someone who's going to pursue you, because they make it very clear that they want you. They don't beat around the bush, they don't play games, they just, you know, say it how it is. And I think again this comes into them being older or more mature, in that they know that why should I need to play games? Like, I don't see the point in that. So I'm gonna just go out and if I like someone, I'm going to tell them that I like them. If I want to date someone, I'm going to tell them that I want to date them, and I'm going to do the things that need to be done for us to, you know, make this work basically. So I see like a very practical person as well, someone who is action orientated and kind of just gets shit done. So that's why this person could be a new love, or feel like someone that you haven't dated before, because it's what you need. You need something new. So we're gonna look at why you need these traits out of a romantic partner. Okay, so I seem to be getting channeled songs for these readings today. Some readings, they just seem to come to me, and sometimes they don't. But oh, I probably should have looked at what song I was just singing there. Okay, so your channeled song is Every Kind of Way by H.E.R. I will link it down below if you wanted to check it out. And I do feel like this is a song from the person that's energy that I am connected to. Even though I didn't say this was like a future spouse or a soulmate reading or anything, I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but soulmate reading or anything like that, I do feel like I am connecting to that energy for a lot of people here. So if you feel like this is the energy of someone who would be your soulmate, then yeah, that's fine if you connect to it like that as well. Okay, I don't know if it's because I did get that musically talented message, but I feel like I'm getting a lot of songs for you guys coming through here. But anyway, I've pulled your spread for why you need these qualities in your romantic partner. Just give me a little moment to get into the energy and see what is going on. Are we just friends? Or are we just lovers? This could be a friend as well that you find you generate romantic feelings for, or they have romantic feelings for you, but you've kind of friend zoned them or something like this. Why do option number 2 need these qualities? I feel like they enable you to bring out kind of innocence in you, that kind of nurturing and loving side that you have. And because they are giving it back to you, you know, they're meeting you where you're at. Because of that, you're able to continue to pour love into them as well. You feel comfortable doing that, like you're not going without. They allow you to be emotionally vulnerable and open with your feelings, so that, and almost step into your power as well. Again, very similar to option number 1. Because it's interesting in the Magician card here with the Vice Versa Tarot, the side that we have, the only component that we can kind of see, because the Magician has the Cups, the Pentacles, the Wands, the Cups, the Pentacles. Ooh, that could be something special. Okay, apologies about that. I had to get the door. Where were we? Okay, this is interesting. So we have the Hierophant here. So yeah, this person has a kind of leadership quality to them. They might be a spiritual leader in some way. Okay, so they help you to balance the material world, maybe your pursuits in your career and that type of stuff, with the spiritual world, with spiritual wisdom. They also might help you bring those two things together and show you how they can be connected, and how by focusing on, or by advancing in one area, so say by advancing in your spiritual wisdom area, you can also advance in the material world, in your career and stuff like that. It's not like one or the other, but how both can blend together. They might help you, I feel like they will help you see that picture a little bit more clearly and show you how you can do that as well. So there's a lot of water here, so they could have be a water sign or have water placements. That's Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer. And they also help you to take action as well. Be confident in you taking action, and realize that again, kind of realize the potential that you have, the potential for growth that you have. I keep going out of focus now, I'm so sorry. And what I'm trying to say is blend the same way you're blending the spiritual and the spiritual and the material world together, rather than thinking of them separate. I think as well they're going to help you blend your emotions and I think as well someone like this can help you blend your emotions and your actions together to help you align with what is actually meant for you. So let's take a look at your oracle cards as well. Yeah, so for you guys, I actually pulled all three oracle cards came out, and usually I will kind of put some away because some people will just be getting a lot of cards. But every single card was kind of very much so mirroring each other and very similar in messages. Another thing is that the number 3 is in every single of these every single one of these oracle cards. So I think that is also an interesting point. So the number 3 could be significant to you. Maybe it's your life path, birth date, or their birth date, or birth month, or something like that. Sorry about the focus, like I said, I don't know why it's doing this now. So you guys have Spirit has a plan, watch and wait, and let Spirit be your guide. So as you can see, very similar-ish messages here. And so this person, why you need these qualities in this person is that they're going to help you, and very similar to option number 1, but they're going to help you trust in the greater plan, trust in what you may not be able to make sense of right now. Kind of help you not always take action towards things, not always feel like you have to be putting effort in and in and in, because they know that they're supported by Spirit and the Spirit has their back and they use that to their advantage. So they're going to help inspire you and show you how you can also do the same. I think where option number 1 was more so like an inspiration type thing, through them being themselves, they kind of are inspiring their partner to also do similar things. I think for you guys, this person is actually directly going to show you how you can do this. So again, like I'm saying, they could be like a spiritual leader or a teacher, and they kind of have the tools to show you how you can directly do this too. That could even be how you meet, I don't know. But Spirit be your guide. Yeah, so rather than forcing things and thinking that you're always right, let's say that, or you always know the path, I think they're going to help you see that sometimes, that actually, no, it's not sometimes, but by blending this spiritual wisdom, so let's say by blending your soul purpose and being in tune with that, you can then start to pursue the things that are going to be right for you. The things that you want for yourself are going to come a lot easier because you're already on your life plan, or you're already on this path that has been curated for you. You're already using your energy in the right way for yourself. I hope this makes sense. So yeah, let me just pull a couple more tarot cards, and then we will see what message your current or future partner actually has for you. Right, so can we just tell me a little bit more about why group number 2 needs these qualities from their partner and their romantic partner? Okay, so interestingly, you have very similar energy coming out again. Queen of Cups, Hierophant, and the Page of Wands in reverse. So yeah, making you think about your decisions. Kind of, it's not second guessing yourself in a negative way, but it's more so like, okay, rather than just going straight off of what you want to do, it's almost like, okay, but is this going to help me out? Is my intentions true? Basically, that's more the feeling. They're going to give you more of a spiritual insight. And the thing with the Hierophant compared to the High Priestess is that the Hierophant is able to give spiritual knowledge on a practical level, in my opinion, compared to the High Priestess, because the Hierophant is like more so the masculine counterpart for the High Priestess, and the masculine is more so about the material realm. And the providing type thing. So I feel as if the Hierophant is able to take that wisdom that they've been given and give it to, and translate it in a way that allows people to make practical shifts and changes for their life. So I feel like this person is going to have that role in your life where they translate intuitive downloads, information in a way that allows you to create to make practical shifts and changes in your own life, as well as connecting you to your own emotions with the Queen of Cups here, and making you be a little bit more vulnerable as well, and more in tune with your emotional body and well-being. I hope this message resonated with you guys. If you feel like it did, if you feel like you see some of the qualities in this person that you feel like you need in a partner, then let me know by commenting down below or giving this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I will see you all in my next one. Bye. Hey there, option number 3. Those of you who chose the rose quartz here, welcome to your reading. So we're going to start off with some oracle cards to see what you need in a partner. And then we're going to get some of these divination traits. And yeah, so first of all, you guys have adaptability with the goddess 9. I actually don't know what her name is. That's really bad. But since she's number 1, I'll just take a look at the book. No, it's spelled exactly the same in a book. A 9, I think it's an A. It's the way they've done these letters. Like, I sometimes can't, I don't know what the letter is, but it's an A because it's in alphabetical order in the book, yeah. So a 9 with adaptability. Whilst the book is open, I'll just give you the message. So because yours came out in reverse, actually, it says sometimes you find yourself unable to respond to life's challenges because you were holding on too tightly to an image of how things should be. It's hard to adapt to changing circumstances when you're so connected to familiar conditions or old identity. I actually feel like it's funny, but I need to pull a tarot card for you guys because I'm confused. Hold on. Let's choose a rose quartz, please. What do they need in a romantic partner? What do they need in a romantic partner? Okay, this is a bit of a stranger message in a way, but I feel like what you guys need from a romantic partner is someone who's been through hardships. And hardships because it's proven to themselves or enabled them to gain the attribute of being able to change and adapt to their situations, to think of the bigger picture, to be a visionary so that they can get themselves out of difficult situations, of especially tough financial situations as well. Maybe they come from a lower income family, or maybe they've just dealt with financial burdens or issues, because we have finances and career card here with financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So I feel that what you guys need is someone who is concerned about these things in a way, who has been able to make the changes necessary to bring themselves out of a difficult financial situation, which is very interesting. So I'm gonna pull some of these traits in here and just see a bit more about what you need out of a romantic partner. So you guys have quiet, musically talented, similar to the other pile, a good cook. Your angels support this. Idealist. Meticulous. Intuitive. You have quite a few here. Attentive. Bright. Observational. Oh my gosh, that is, oh no, sorry, wrong one. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I thought that was going to say Taurus because I felt very Taurus energy at the beginning of your reading. Level-headed. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Interesting. And a unique laugh. Okay, so you guys need someone who can see things clearly in a difficult situation. I guess someone who is good at crisis management is what you would call it. Like when stuff is just going tits up, they can kind of be the one to like think very practically. They might be more of a planner as well. They might be quite adventurous with Sagittarius here. Someone who is adaptable because you have Gemini and Sagittarius, and also has polar opposite, not polar opposite as in like the complete opposites, but I guess like polar opposites, like I find it very hard to describe this person. Very hard to describe them, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so the thing with both Sagittarius and Gemini is they're about discovering more. They want to know more, they want to gain information, and I think for different reasons. But you may find that you need someone who is, even though they have quiet hair, I don't feel like this person would be quiet if you knew them, you know? I don't see this person being quiet, or see you being with someone who's actually quiet like that. They might need their quiet time, especially a time where they're kind of like researching their own stuff. They might be on the internet a lot. They might enjoy, you might need someone who is, a researcher, who has the quality of someone who enjoys searching for information, wants to find things out, enjoys facts and figures, I guess, who enjoys details, who is also innovative and looks at the bigger picture, who is not opportunistic, what's the word? Who is optimistic, and also someone who is attentive as well, who looks after your needs, who is intelligent. You need someone who is intelligent, who has a strong mind and seeks to grow their wisdom and their mind as well. Someone who is funny or enjoys laughter, you know, enjoys a good joke, enjoys kind of messing about, you know, being silly sometimes. Not every day is serious. And also someone, apparently you need someone who is a good cook as well, or who enjoys cooking as well, who enjoys taking care of. I feel like you need someone who enjoys taking care of their family. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that you want to have a family in the traditional sense, but someone who enjoys taking care of their loved ones and their family as well. So let's go into why you need someone like this. Took me a little while to figure them out, but I feel like we got there. Okay, so your whole spread came up in reverse, which is strange because even your oracle cards technically came out in reverse as well. When I see a lot of reversals, I feel like there's a bit of blocked energy or a bit of resistance. And again, that's why I felt this almost Taurasian stubbornness to this person as well. Although it could be in you instead, if you guys have Taurus placements. Take it as it resonates. Okay, hey guys, I was kind of having a bit of a brain fart there, and I just needed to take a little bit of a break, rejuvenate, and come back to the reading. I feel like a lot of these piles have a very similar message to them, which is why I'm struggling sometimes, because I don't want to repeat myself, obviously. But I would say for you guys, why you need these qualities in your future partner, in your romantic partner, is because it's almost like this collaborative effort that you guys can put together to help you break through any barriers and try and finally have a kind of breakthrough of things, and overcome a lot of challenges as well. again, there's this stubbornness here. Is this you guys? Because it actually wouldn't surprise me, because then when we have the adaptability quality coming through with your partner, they're someone who is a bit more moldable and adaptable, and maybe that's an area that you struggle in. So they're going to really help you, again, break through barriers by flowing, by releasing some ego here as well, because we have the 5 of Swords, which can talk about winning against all cost. So despite who's gonna lose, even if both of us lose, I'm still gonna win this fight. It's yeah, it's quite egoic in a way, you know, like you basically will save face even if it means that you're both gonna lose, or what you're saying isn't really important in the grand scheme of things, right? Or the fight isn't important in the grand scheme of things. So I feel like this person is going to help you see beyond that, beyond the barriers that you put up. Help you overcome indifference, conflict, feeling, what's the word I'm looking for? Feeling confused about options as well. I think this person is quite decisive. They're able to look at challenges. Again, they're like conflict management, so they can look at challenges and see the best way forwards. They can see the way out, so they're going to really help you do that in your own life as well. I think as well, they're going to help you pour into yourself. They're going to help you be very gentle and loving with yourself and your own nature, and be a bit more tempered. I don't know if that's the right way to say that, but have temperance in your emotions and how you approach situations, being a bit more balanced as well, especially if you're someone who might overindulge or do things to the extreme. I think they will kind of help you like refrain from doing that a bit. Your oracle cards that have come out here is Porcupine Spirit with Time for a Beginner Mind and Horse Spirit with Freedom is Yours. Horse Spirit did come out in reverse for you guys. So again, breaking free from these limitations that you may have been putting on yourself, these kind of mental blocks in particular, where you say like you can't do this, or even if it's not like a stubbornness, but maybe you guys struggle with a bit of a pessimistic mindset. I think this person is going to really help you overcome that as well. Yeah, look at things from a fresh new perspective with Time for a Beginner Mind here. See things and sometimes go back, realize that you need to take a couple of steps back so that you can take several steps forwards. So let's take a little bit more at this energy. Maybe you're someone who struggles to rest, who struggles to tune into your kind of body more as well, and just you're always in your mind. You're always thinking about what you can do next and where you can go next. You also might struggle with money. Maybe it's something that you haven't really learned to manage properly. Maybe from your circumstances, you haven't had the opportunity to figure out how best to manage money and that type of thing. I think they're going to help you see that as well and show you how you can overcome that and become a bit more financially stable. They're going to inspire you, help you take more rest days. We did have a quiet, oh no, it wasn't, that was a different pile, but yeah. And yeah, see, again, it's very similar to option number 2, where I was saying how they're going to help them to see how the spiritual and the everyday come into play together. The spiritual and the material world blend together. Like by healing my spiritual body, I can heal my physical body as well, and vice versa, you know, like, well, more so one or the other, but yeah, how you can really use, like, say, manifestation techniques, right? It's very abstract, it's very spiritual, but actually by using them you can advance so much quicker than someone who is working every single day and who is telling you to grind and waking up at 5 a.m. to, you know, get their stuff done. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like this person is bringing you that information that maybe you didn't have already. It doesn't have to be like that example I gave, but they're bringing you a particular type of knowledge that maybe you didn't have already, that's going to help you advance in your life as a whole. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and let me know down below, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye. That option before, those of you who chose the Lapis Lazuli crystal here, welcome to your reading. You guys actually have 2 oracle cards, or 2 goddess power oracle cards come out here. We're going to use the oracle cards for now to find out what you need from a romantic partner, and also these little personality traits as well. Then we'll move into tarot when we find out why you need these qualities out of a romantic partner. So you guys have truth with the goddess Matai, or I don't know how to say that. Anyway, and you also have new beginnings with the goddess H.E.R. So your romantic, or what you need out of a romantic partner, could be someone who's quite childlike in nature as well, who can tap into their inner child, who you have a strong chemistry to. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here, so you need to feel attracted to your romantic partner. You need to feel like there is kind of like this unspoken energy between you guys, and I also feel like you need to feel safe with your romantic partner as well. Like, really, you don't feel anxious or overwhelmed when you're in their presence. You literally just feel like you're at home. You feel like you are safe and comforted by their presence rather than feeling overwhelmed or anxious by it. Where is the card? Oh, here. I just want to look at this truth card here very quickly in this position. Okay, so you need someone who sees things as it is, not as they want it to be, sorry. So you need someone who's kind of a realist, I guess, in a way, and looks at things as it is. I've just said that, but let's get some more messages from here. What do they need in a romantic partner? What do they need in a romantic partner? Messages. What do they need in a romantic partner? So you guys have the personality type ESFP. The personality types will be link will be down below if you want to check them out. You have a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, which is interesting with this chemistry card here. Yeah, there's a lot of, you need someone where there's a lot of like a feeling of love in the connection, which yes, it makes sense, but I feel sometimes we focus on the practical things and forget about, yes, this is it, forget about the kind of intimate details sometimes, and just the feeling of love that exists, the feeling of chemistry that exists, because sometimes it can be toxic and you can ignore, and you can only focus on chemistry and ignore the red flags, and sometimes you can just look at all the practical details and ignore the chemistry that exists with someone who might not make sense, but actually energetically it makes sense, right? So that's what I mean for you guys. It's like you need someone that energetically makes sense as much as practically makes sense. Also we have take care of others. I'm going to explain them afterwards because I keep doing that. Oh my gosh, not again, guys. We've had Virgo in every single pile so far, I think, maybe apart from pile number 3. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, so they could have those placements. Emotionally expressive, idealist. Okay, I did think maybe they are practicalists, but we have the word odd here, which is funny. Pragmatist, intuitive, courageous slash daring, lazy, well, and a partier. Okay. It's funny, I'm getting a lot of this Libra energy coming through, and again, that kind of youthfulness. They could also have Leo, someone with like Leo qualities as well, where you kind of like to be out in the crowd. Maybe they don't quite know their limits sometimes. I feel like you need someone who kind of stands out from the crowd, that notices you and you notice them. It's kind of like magnets or something, you know, like you need to feel drawn to someone for some reason. Maybe you have Aquarius Venus or something like that. We have a lazy here, which is funny. Why would you need someone lazy? Okay, I feel like if you are someone who is always on the go, who is very like practical and very like always doing something, I feel like you need someone to just be there to be like, can we just like not do something today? Can we just slow down? I need to do nothing today, okay? And it kind of helps you also slow down and do nothing, because you don't do that enough. You need someone that's courageous and daring, who is willing to do the things that maybe you're not willing to do, willing to do the crazy kooky thing that might get them in trouble sometimes, or might make them seem a little bit weird, but ultimately it's going to bring them an experience, and they know that. You need someone with a good intuition and who trusts their intuition. You need someone who is emotionally expressive about their feelings and knows how to, yeah, I just keep seeing a very like youthful person in a way. Maybe you are someone who's older and needs someone that's a little bit younger than you, just to bring out that youthfulness as well. And yeah, also someone who takes care of others and takes care of you. In this chemistry card, I was looking at this, the way that he's kind of holding her shoulder and embracing her in almost like a hug style in the imagery. And I was gonna actually say how you need someone that enjoys hugs, which is funny, but I didn't end up saying it. But I ended up saying you need someone who you feel safe with, and you feel safe in their presence, and they're to be in really close proximity with them for a long period of time as well. Right, okay, no, I get it now. Okay, so before, when I was talking about you need someone who might be a bit more practical, who sees things as it is, I was wrong. I'm sorry. With it, because the truth card came out in reverse, right? And funny enough, I've just noticed you have number 31 and the number 13, so it's like flipped. And it was reminding me of that film 13 going on 30. 30 going on 30, right? 13 going on 30, gosh. And all she wants to do is be older and grow up quickly, and then she realizes all the responsibilities that comes with it, and then she can't wait to be a child again. So I feel like this person is going to remind you of the joy of being a child, the joy of being childlike, of being youthful, of having fun, of being spontaneous and courageous, right? Of being daring and just doting and loving. I think they're going to remind you of all those things, but we'll come on to see why. But anyway, what I was talking about truth was in reverse. So this person struggles to see things as they really are. They think of things as they would like it to be, more so. So I said the wrong thing before, my apologies. But so you need someone who kind of sees things as an idealist and thinks of things in the best way possible, and the things that they could happen. Dreams really big as well. So let's go on to see why you need these qualities in a person. Okay, so very clear message here. The probably clearest message that I've had this whole reading is because you guys might have been hardened by life. You have a lot of king energy here, so you might be a more mature person watching this, and I just feel like right now you have a lot of fears about things, and maybe you second guess yourself, or you get overwhelmed by options, you get overwhelmed by choice and stuff like that, and you struggle to just do. And this person or someone like this, why you need these qualities in a partner, is because they will kind of get you out of your comfort zone. They will help you see beyond your fears, start trusting your intuition more rather than just being in your head all the time. Not think of things as so harsh or so not thinking always so practically as well, but just does things because they enjoy doing it or they want to do it that day. Because you might also have been a lone wolf, why did I say it like that? A lone wolf for a long time as well. Someone who you're on your own path and you are very independent, but also you need someone who is going to be your partner in crime, who's going to support you and give you your emotional needs. Maybe you can meet your needs practically and on a surface level, but you need someone who's also going to be able to meet those needs on a deeper level as well. And yeah, meet you where you're at, fill up your cup. Someone who can allow you to be emotionally vulnerable and not put up a mask, not be so defensive when it comes to your feelings, but being more open and vulnerable with them. Let's look at oracle cards because this is a very simple message here. We have Spider Spirit with Make Your Dreams Real and Whale Spirit with Trust the Great Mystery. Oh my gosh, guys. Weird. Okay, so in the first option I said you had the number 13 and then, or the number 31 and then the number 13, right? This time you had the number 56 and the number 65. Do you know what I feel like? I feel like you guys are like two sides of the same coin. So yes, there's differences in you, and maybe I keep talking like this is current energy, I don't mean to do that. I mean, like, yes, there could be differences in someone like this, dating someone like this, but actually you would really complement each other. Two sides of the same coin, right? Make your dreams real. And trust the great mystery. I have the word ugly, so I don't know whether you have self-worth issues or something like that. I think this person would make you feel really beautiful, make you feel like you deserve the world, and also help you to dream again and see and not get so caught up in your fears. Like, do things because you want to do them, do things because you know they're going to make you happy, or because it's inspiring to you, not only because it's going to make you money, or not only because, or you know, not putting all these limitations on things like I can't do that because of this, can't do that because of this. I feel like this person is just someone who would, I feel like dating someone like this is, they would make you just want to do it, or they would encourage you to do it, and to trust that everything is going to be okay, trust that you can't know everything. Even if something goes wrong, like they would be like, they would be the type of person who would be like, even if something goes wrong, like, so what? Like, what does it matter? You know, you experienced it, you lived. So they would help you get out of your comfort zone if you were to be with someone like this. Okay guys, so that is everything that I have for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and let me know by commenting down below, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.